Let's break down the story of Sheff G, his rise, his fall, and what it means for the culture. Michael Williams, better known as Sheff G, was born in 1998 to a Trinidadian mother and a Haitian father. Raised in the tough streets of Flatbush, Brooklyn, he was surrounded by violence from a young age. At just 12 years old, he joined the Trey Crips, and by 16, he was already catching cases. First for guns possession, then for robbery. The streets had a grip on him, but rap, that was never part of his plan. He grew up watching GS9 take over, seeing Bobby Shmurda and Rowdy Rebel put Brooklyn on the map, inspired by Chicago drill legends like Lil Bibby, G Herbo, and Chief Keef. Sheff decided to try his luck in music, and in 2017, everything changed when he dropped No Suburban. That track went crazy, calling out 22 G's in the Blicky gang while solidifying his place in the Brooklyn drill wave. In high school, Williams was arrested and went on probation after firing gunshots at Brooklyn's Kings Plaza. 1 week before he turned 16 in 2014, he was arrested for the first time and booked in for fighting. On November 19, 2015, Williams was incarcerated for 1 year and 4 months in jail for a felony gun charge and robbery. Williams, on July 15, 2021, was arrested in New York City on guns possession. During Sheff G's short stay on Rikers Island, he appeared very comfortable. There was a video that went viral of Sheff G playing GTA while he was locked up.
GTA? Hold on, big GTA, look. Where you at? How you on the island? I see what's going on.
He sat behind bars until his court hearing on August 18, 2021. He pleaded guilty on October 20th, 2021, and was sentenced to 2 years in prison. He served his sentence at Bear Hill Correctional Facility, upstate New York, and was slated for release on June 15, 2023. On May 16, 2023, while serving his gun possession sentence, Williams was indicted along with 30 other alleged gang members, including Sleepy Hollow, for a multitude of gang conspiracy charges in Flatbush, Brooklyn.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Rana Novini in for Adam Cooperstein. And prosecutors say those gang members shot at rivals in broad daylight and then bragged about it on social media. At the center of it all, two well-known rappers from Brooklyn. Rappers Sheff G and Sleepy Hollow are accused of helping carry out violence against rival gang members in Flatbush and Crown Heights. Police say they are members of the Crips. The two rappers were among 32 alleged gang members charged today in a 140-count indictment. The DA saying the gang is linked to 12 shootings and 1 murder, which was caught on camera. Investigators say this is one of the gang's crimes, a deadly drive-by shooting where the suspects pulled up and started firing at rival gang members. People start to run down the street. At the top of your screen there, 1 person was killed, 5 others injured.
He completed his sentence for gun charge. Then he was held without bail for conspiracy charges and was moved to Rikers Island. The judge then set a $10 million bond and a $1.5 million cash bail for Williams on April 19, 2024. He paid it on the same day and was immediately released from custody.
Yo, we out of here, man. Come on. God.
With his right-hand man, Sleepy Hollow, Sheff G built Winner Circle Entertainment, dropping heat after heat. 2019 mixtape, The Unlucky Lucky Kid, proved he wasn't just another drill rapper. He had storytelling, he had pain, he had bars. RCA Records took notice, and by 2020, Sheff and Sleepy had a major deal. Songs like Tiptoe, No Suburban Part 2, and Wait on Me put him in a different league. But even with the success, the streets still had a hold on him. The money, the fame, the thoughts, the jewelry, it all came at a cost. While Sheff was making music, he was still funding the gang, rewarding shooters with ice, cash.
Sheff G used a lot of the money that he earned to help facilitate further gang activity.
The charges include conspiracy, attempted murder, and multiple shootings, including the 2020 murder of Theodore Sr. According to prosecutors, Sheff wasn't just rapping about the streets. He was orchestrating real-life violence. The DA claimed that in 2021, Sheff personally drove 3 gunmen to Flatbush for a retaliation hit. missing their target, but hitting 2 innocent bystanders. And just 2 days after Theodore Sr.'s murder, Sheff reportedly hosted a steakhouse dinner to celebrate.
Sheff G takes the shooters from this incident and some other gang members for a very lavish, expensive steak dinner where they celebrate the score against their rivals.
Police say different gangs joined forces to take on other gangs, leaving several people injured, including innocent New Yorkers caught in the crossfire.
We are not going to give up. We're not going to surrender our streets to violence.
Brooklyn DA Eric Gonzalez made it clear, being a rap star don't make you untouchable. They wanted a longer sentence, but 5 years still hits hard, especially when Sheff G has family depending on him out here in the towns. This is a major blow to the Brooklyn drill movement. First we lost Pop Smoke out in LA, and then we lost T.I. Wu, who was shot and killed in front of his house in Canarsie, Brooklyn. Brooklyn was on fire when Sheff and Sleepy were running the game, giving the city a new sound. But now the future looks uncertain. To make things crazier, just last year, Sheff G and Sleepy Hollow made headlines when they pulled up to Donald Trump's rally in the Bronx. Everybody thought that move by Sleepy Hollow and Sheff G that Donald Trump would pardon them. But the move, it don't mean shit. When the feds want you, they gonna get you, no matter what. You understand what I'm talking about? So what's next for Sheff G? Sheff gotta sit down and do his time. He's officially getting sentenced on August 13th. But if we know anything about Sheff, it's that he's built different. He's been in and out of the system since he was young. And 5 years ain't forever. If he plays it smart, he could come back bigger than ever. But what about Brooklyn drill? The movement is at a crossroads, with so many artists getting caught up in street politics, going to jail, dying. Everything's looking dead right now for the Brooklyn drill scene. I'm not even going to hold y'all, man. Who's going to carry the torch? Fabio Foreign can't do it. Fabio Foreign is locked up right now on a gun possession. And Fabio Foreign, he had all the success going for him. He was on big songs with Alicia Keys and Kanye West. The only reason why Fabio Foreign, let's keep it 1,000. Only reason why he got put on is because of that smash hit, Big Drip. But after that, after Pop Smoke died, he couldn't carry the torch. So now look at Fabio Foreign. Another nigga who wasted his potential and his talent by going to jail, carrying a gun, when he could have hired paid armed security guards to protect him. As old as Fabio Foreign is, he still don't know no better. It's just sad and it's sickening, man. But what do y'all think? Is Sheff G career over, or will he come back and take his spot in the game? I want y'all niggas to get in the comment section and let me know what y'all think about this shit, man. Don't forget to hit that like button, share, subscribe. I'm out.